Today's daily dose of math is about comparison. Comparison is a method for solving a system of equations. There's some lingo there. A system of equations means that there's more than one equation, usually two, and they can be placed together on the same graph. The solution is, where do the lines cross? There are other methods to solve a system, such as substitution or elimination or even graphing. And they should all give you the same answer. But this video is about comparison. Here we have line 1, which is y equals 1/2 x plus 2, and line 2, which is y equals 2x minus 13. The concept of comparison is y is equal to this, but y is also equal to that. Therefore, this is equal to that, and we can say so. 1/2 x plus 2 is equal to 2x minus 13. Now, the magic of this is that we had two equations with two variables, and now we have one equation with one variable. We can use algebra to solve it. I'll start by moving my 2x to the other side of the equation, where it becomes negative, and moving my 2 to the other side, where it also becomes negative. I have negative 1.5 x equals negative 15. I have to divide both sides by negative 1.5. These cancel. X is equal to negative 15 divided by negative 1.5. Negative divided by negative cancels so that we have a positive answer. And 15 divided by 1.5 is 15 times 3/2. Sorry, 15 divided by 1.5 is 15 divided by 3/2, which is 15 over 1 times 2/3. I get 30/3. I get 10. X equals 10. I'm not finished. I need to know the y-coordinate of the point of intersection as well. So I plug x equals 10 into either of the original equations to find my y. I'll use this second one. Replacing x with 10, I get 20 minus 13, which is 7. The answer, the solution set, the point of intersection of these two lines is 10, 7. Now, any of the other methods will get the same answer. Graphing will not always get an exact answer. The problem with graphing is that you're reading off the graph to find the answer. So if your drawing was a little crooked, you might not get exactly 10 and exactly 7, but you'll get numbers that are very close to them. Depending on how the question is asked, graphing might be a valid way of answering it. Now, this sort of thing can also be done within a word problem situation, where you would have to define your x and y, create the two equations, and then go through the same comparison process in order to solve. Comparison is today's daily dose of math. Be sure to like this video and click subscribe.